Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Digital Guide. Today we're diving into the world of online privacy and tackling a growing concern: data brokers and exposure of our personally identifiable information, or PII. So, what are data brokers? Well, they're the companies that collect and sell your personal information without your knowledge. Your name, address, phone number, and even your online habits are up for grabs. Sounds scary, right? Well, that's where DeleteMe comes in. Now, before we jump into DeleteMe, let's talk about PII. Personally identifiable information includes details that can be used to identify an individual, such as your social security number, email address, or even your geolocation data. It's the kind of stuff you definitely don't want falling into the wrong hands. Now, you might be wondering, how can I get my data off the internet? Well, it's a bit like playing digital hide and seek. You could spend hours trying to track down every site that has your info, or you could use a service like DeleteMe who will do the heavy lifting for you. DeleteMe is a data removal service that specializes in helping you take back control of your online presence. But how does it work? Well, it's simple. DeleteMe scours the web, identifying and requesting removal of your personal information from various data brokers and websites. Now, in case you didn't know, in the EU and the US, it is a legal requirement for data brokers to remove your data if requested to do so. DeleteMe simplifies that process by doing it on your behalf, potentially saving you hours and hours of time. So here's a quick breakdown of how DeleteMe works. The process is very simple and can be effectively split into 4 simple steps. Sign up, head over to the website and sign up for any plan that suits your needs. Profile creation. DeleteMe creates a profile for you based on your initial data report. Now, you can enter as much or as little personal information here as you wish. Obviously, the more you choose to include, the easier it will be for them to work with. Now, I know it sounds weird to hand over your personal data in order to remove personal data from elsewhere on the web, but trust me, it makes sense. The more information that you can provide to them, the more accurate their searches will be. Obviously, if you're uncomfortable providing something, you don't have to. I personally opted out of providing my government ID, mainly because I'm a UK citizen and it didn't seem entirely relevant, especially when the service is currently only rolled out to US residents. Step 3 is data removal requests. So DeleteMe will send removal requests to these sites asking them to take down your information. Now, step 4 is potentially where tools like DeleteMe and their alternatives come into their own. So the teams continue to monitor your online presence, ensuring that your information stays off the radar. Now, what sets DeleteMe apart from the rest, however, is that they have a human team of staff on hand to deal with any issues that might arise. Now, in the vast majority of cases, your data is going to be removed either immediately or within a few hours of being requested for removal. Now, sometimes what can happen is these things can get stuck. Other tools and services that rely solely on automated data removal requests will continue to automatically request the removal from those data brokers. DeleteMe, on the other hand, will get their human staff involved and provide a tailor-made request for you. Now, you can also turn to them to make tailor-made custom data removal requests at any stage through the website, which is a fantastic option for anyone who needs something a little bit more catered. And there are also other beneficial tools on their site, including email and phone masking and credit card masking coming at some point in the near future. So once you've signed up and completed that initial data sheet with as much or as little information as you wish to include, then within 7 days, you will receive your initial data report. Now, you receive one of these every quarter, so you've got 4 of them to look forward to throughout the year, throughout your annual subscription. Now, in my case, as I say, only one data broker had a listing for me, but you still get a full report of every data broker that they've checked for. You might be wondering how effective DeleteMe is. Well, they boast an impressive success rate, significantly reducing the amount of personal information available online. It's effectively like having a personal bodyguard for your digital identity. Now, in my case, the results were fairly low. The reason being is that I am a UK resident and currently the service is only really supported for US residents. Now, the reason for this is that the data brokers that DeleteMe work with currently are all US based. So if you're outside of that region, there's no guarantee that you're going to have many data brokers flag up as having your data. In my case, there was only one data broker with one listing for my personally identifiable information, and that was my email address, something which is publicly available anyway. so I'm not too concerned there. But if you are a US-based citizen, you will likely find the results to be much more practical and much more beneficial. Now, let's talk numbers. DeleteMe offers various subscription plans and models ranging from basic individual packages through family plans all the way up to business plans, accommodating different needs and budgets along the way. Now, it's a small price to pay for the peace of mind that comes with knowing your personal information is secure, but it's worth bearing in mind that DeleteMe is one of the more premium options available, and the pricing reflects that. Now, all of DeleteMe's packages are charged annually, and the reason for this is that they do issue you with full reports, as I say, quarterly throughout the year. Now, the prices start at $10.75 per month, which is £129 for the year, and that is for the year for one person. Now, there are discounts available if you wanted to pay 1 year for 2 people or 2 years for 2 people. There are a few different options available to you depending on what you're looking for. Now, of course, DeleteMe isn't the only option on the market, and you'll find great alternatives in Incogni, OneRep, and Canary. It's worth exploring these options to find the one that best fits your requirements, but again, if you do want that human touch, you want the support staff there to help you with specific requests, or you simply want a solid customer service team when you need them, then DeleteMe is definitely worth considering paying the extra for. So, do I recommend DeleteMe? In short, the answer is yes. If you can afford it and it's in your budget and it's what you're looking for, then DeleteMe is a great tool for removing your personal data from the internet. There are cheaper alternatives available, and if you're not a US resident, I would recommend looking elsewhere at other products such as Incogni. But if you are based in the US and this is within your budget, I definitely recommend giving it a try. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share this video with your friends who could use a little extra privacy in their lives.